Okay, so based on my one and only comment I've gotten in my videos so far by who is probably my one and only viewer, I'm going to try some commentary here. Oh, that's old. Okay, so first off, this is pretty much my standard opening. I'll make 2 warriors on the first turn and wake 1 Polytar, and then on turn 1 I'll go ahead and wake the second Polytar. Ellie Ryan, you always start with at least 2 Polytars right beside your capital. And I was going straight north for Luxador until Zabasi came over and interfered a little. So I quickly switched directions because Zabasi is going to be an easier opponent to defeat here. Got to pause this here for a second. So I had my Polytar in here with 10 health, and I could have taken that village this turn. The reason I resisted or didn't take the village is because the very next turn this swordsman would have just moved in and taken it from me, and I would have not have been able to get it back from him. I mean, based on the fact that he's Luxador, and at this point he can just swordsman spam, and I cannot produce any more Polytars. It's the problem with Polytars. They're fairly powerful, but they're definitely finite. So I actually got into chat with Zabasi. I told him, I'm going to move out of your village, but I need you, or I'm just going to give you a warning. You're going to need to put a defender in that village. And then I switched to defensive mode here too, making a wall, and well, I'm just going to pretty much spam defenders now as my main unit. That was actually a mistake on Luxador's part here. He left his village unoccupied. And I asked him why, and I believe he told me he moved his unit out and he was at max population, so he couldn't make another one. Simple mistake. But as you can see, he recovers from it. So I was able to find another village down in the corner. So now I've got a really nice corner position. And that's really the spot you want to be, is in a corner. I mean, Luxador's got it the worst here, being in the middle. I mean, it's a 4-player map, so he's got 3 other players attacking him. And at first it seemed like kind of a strange decision for Luxador to go for Swordsman so early, but given that he's in the middle, it might have been the smartest one, because he's got a unit with strong defense and offense. Wow, this game's moving far too quickly. I'm just trying to catch up here. So I've upgraded both of my villages, and I went for population growth instead of border growth to try to squeeze out some dragons really fast. Okay, let's see. So here we finally find out what Vinger's been doing up here in the corner all this time. He's got himself 2 Mindbenders and a giant, and then 2 swordsmen. So that's a pretty good army. Unfortunately for him, my dragons have grown, and I also have a knight. See, I think I skipped a few turns here, but it's unimportant. You could probably figure out how I got there. Where'd that knight come from? Okay, this game only goes to turn 25, so luckily I inadvertently discovered Zabasi's Armada with my dragon, which kind of sucks because dragons are horrible against battleships. But luckily, since I had 3, I was able to pretty much annihilate his battleship there. And that is it. That's pretty much all of it. One thing I will point out earlier, when I let Zabasi, or wanted Zabasi to keep this village, the real reason is because I did not want Luxador to grow any stronger. I'd rather have three small opponents with only one village than to have two opponents, one small and one with two villages. So, I mean, that's just my opinion. I just try to keep all my opponents as small as possible. So that's it. I hope the commentary was beneficial, even though the game progressed pretty much too fast. I couldn't keep up with it. But leave me a comment. Let me know what you think.